Where is this for? Okay, whatever chosen one this is for. 3:45 on the time. All right on the money. Thank you, Lord. I know how you're feeling right now. And this isn't the typical, worry or unwanting feeling, right? Because I have the same feeling. I do, but it's a part of our destiny. And God put that within us, and He made it a part of our destiny because we are royalty, heavenly royalty in the heavens and in the earth. And I'm talking about being famous, right? Being well known around the world, like everybody knowing you. And I never wanted to be famous, beloved. To be honest to God, true. I not famous. I mean, I wanted to and still want to do the things that I'm great at, and have it benefit the world, right? But I'd rather do that and be behind the scenes. I'd rather do that and not be the face of it, right? Um, but like I told you guys about the dream that God gave me years ago, right? Of me standing and speaking in front of a crowd of who knows, right? Just the number was great. You couldn't number it, right? And the enemy tried to plant the seed within me that this fear of that, right? Just this massive fear, just like I fear heights, right? Um, and that was with me for a long time. But lo and behold, here I am, speaking in front of thousands, right? Even though that was physically being in front of thousands, like in a building or whatever, which that'll come later. But that made me nervous. I always feared that. I don't want to be famous. That's not something that is I want. It's just not. But I mean, it's a part of our destiny, beloved. It is. It is. You know, I can't say I don't know if you'll ever get used to it because I don't know. I'm not really used to it now. I'm used to what I'm doing, right? 316 on one timer, but I'm not used to all the random love coming from every direction. I'm not used to knowing that there's a number of people that I'm actually helping to guide to the Lord, right? I I guess you can kind of say I didn't want to be recognized in a certain aspect because I try to stay as far away from God's glory as I can, right? Meaning the praise, the admiration, people idolizing other people, and I want to stay as far away from that as possible. And some things are just unavoidable, right? That's why God teaches us how to maneuver, right? And we build strength going through these things, right? Because when we get to a certain level, the things we went through down here are going to allow us to be able to handle everything else up here. Had we not went through the things that we've been through on this lower tier, right? We wouldn't be able to sit at the top tier and keep hold of it, right? And keep the boat steady. You know what I'm saying? So I know what you feel like, and I do. Um, you know, it might be something you get used to. It might be something you never get used to. But for me, I don't think I'm ever gonna get really used to it because God gets all the glory, you know, and that's all. That's satisfying. That's satisfying enough to me. That's all the satisfaction I need right there. That's it. And it's like God is trying to get me to just to be okay with people praising me for the work that I'm doing or for the help that I'm um, helping them with, you know, on the level that we are allowed to have that, you know, that we are allowed to receive that from people, right? Um, no more, no less, right? And I'm still learning how to accept my praise when it where it's due. Okay, I'm still learning that, but I'll get there, right? And you'll get there too, right? Because God knows above anybody, God knows our heart, okay, and our real intentions, and that we are not out here for attention. You know what I'm saying? We're not out here for attention. So I know how you feel, beloved. It kind of feels uncomfortable for a while, but slowly and steadily, you'll get there. Or we'll get there. We'll get there together. But you're not doing anything wrong, right? It's okay. And you're cut from a different cloth, beloved. You are. You know that. But you gotta know that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to myself too. I'm talking to myself too. Right? We gotta know that. Right? Because a king and a queen knows that they're a king and a queen. They know their role. They know their title. Right? It goes to some of their heads, and for others, it doesn't. They're the most humble leaders that you'll ever meet or experience, right? So, yeah, it's all right. It is. It's okay. You know, don't put extra weight on yourself that doesn't need to be there, right? All right. I love you guys, beloved. I really do. All right. I'll let y'all later. Let y'all go to sleep. Because I'm about to do the same after I eat. All right. I love you guys, man. And see y'all tomorrow. God willing. All right. Later. Peace.